Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make another set of geode coasters. I don't know which color yet, but I'm thinking right now this is my favorite color. I don't know how to call it because there's no name on it, but it's somewhere between gray, dark green and teal. So I don't know how to call it, but I'm obsessed with this color right now. So first I put plastic foil on the table. I put my mold here and I put a stick on it. It's because my mold has 5 coasters and people always want to buy 4 coasters or 6 but never 5. And now that I put the stick in, I remember, okay, only make 4, because when I don't put the stick in, I'm so happy when I'm pouring and I just pour it here as well. And I have to keep reminding myself that I have to make 4 or 6. So I've already mixed my resin with my hardener. You can see now it's foggy. I'm going to mix it until it's clear and transparent. Mostly takes about 3 minutes. My ratio is 100/60, but most resins ratio is 100/50. I think I have a special one. So this is the part that's least fun, mixing the resin. My arm always gets sore, so that reminds me I need to go to the gym more often and train my arm muscles. When I go to gym, I tend to only do my legs and my core, but never my arms. Because after just one exercise, my arms are dead and sore. I don't know. I think I wasn't made to have big arm muscles. So you can see it's already much clearer now, but we have to mix it a little bit more. Going to put this a little bit closer so you can see better. And so I have a little bit more working space. Now I have about 10 centimeters. Okay, I think that's about enough. I'm going to take my paper cups. I like to use paper cups because 1, it's better for the environment, and 2, you can squeeze them really good, which makes it more easy to pour precisely. So I'm going to divide it into my first cup. Okay, then I'm going to take my pigment of the color. Please guys, let me know in the comments, how do you call this color in English, because I'm from Belgium and even in my language I don't know how to call it. It's somewhere between dark gray, green and blue. So please let me know in the comments so I know how to call this color. So I'm going to grab a stick so I don't have too much pigment. So this is about the amount I use. Okay, already messed a little bit. So I'm just going to take a paper towel to clean it. Just 1 second. Because these are new molds. I have exactly the same ones that I've been using in my previous videos, but I could only do one set of coasters each time, and it just took too much time to put the foil on the table, wear gloves, make sure everything is ready, take out all my pigments to choose from. And now I have 2 sets, so I only have to take out everything and only have to put plastic foil on the table one time to make 2 sets, so it's much more efficient. Going to try this out because I don't want water in my coasters. Oh my god, I'm such a messy person. I really need to work on that. Okay. Now I'm going to mix my pigment with the resin. Ooh, it's very beautiful. Look at that. I think also going to take another color. It's called gray luster, and it's yeah, it's dark gray, almost like an ashy kind of gray. So I'm going to take another stick. Make sure I don't take too much pigment. Oh, the glove is in there. Okay. So now I'm going to put clear resin into this cup with the gray luster color. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's about enough. And now I'm going to mix the gray luster in my resin. Interesting color. It's somewhere between black and gray. It's very cold gray. Yeah, it reminds me of the color of ashes. I think I need just a tiny bit more pigment in there because it's still a little bit too transparent, in my opinion at least. Just taking a new stick, putting a bit more pigment in there. Okay, that should be more than enough. Yes, that's already way better. Now make sure all the pigment is mixed well in between the resin. I'm sorry for all the noises, if you hear it. Now it just stopped. These are my bunnies biting on a box of paper. Yeah. I don't know, does anyone else have bunnies that eat paper? Or paper boxes? Because is that weird or is it just a thing bunnies do? I don't know. Okay, so on the edges, I don't know, should I do the gray or the green on the edges? Maybe the gray, and then the green will look very good with the gold leaf. So squeeze my cup and try to do it precisely on the edges only. Okay. And then the last one. I'm going to make sure I have all my resin. So that's enough, and then make sure all the edges are filled. I'm going to take a look. Oh, the resin did it for me. Good. What's very interesting, I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but because the light on top of me is on the gray color, I see like some kind of rainbow in there. Sparkles, green, purple. Looks very beautiful. So now mixing again my favorite color. Squeeze it. And then pour another time. So close to the black. I'm not going to use the center because I want my gold leaf to be there. Just have to work quickly. Don't know if I like it with the gray. I'm going to mix it together a little bit. I think I would have liked the gray better with blue, and the green maybe with white or real black instead of this gray. Hear that sound? Those are my bunnies. So I'm just going to make a little bit more blue. This blue. Good thing I always have all my pigments on standby in case something like this happens, because I know myself. Okay, and maybe a bit of the teal. And let's mix it up again. Just going to clean my molds a little bit. These are new molds and already so dirty. Oh my god. I really need to start working on being more clean and not messing everywhere. Okay, so this is mixed well. Going to pour again. What do you guys think? Do you like it more with the blue or only the color I did before? I don't know. I think it's the gray I'm not liking. Don't know what I should do now. I'm going to look what it looks like with the gold leaf, and if I still hate it, I'm going to pour a bit of white on top of it. So let's see. Another cup to put my clear with my gold leaf. So I'm going to take my gold leaf. Oops, my gold leaf is starting to fly. Okay, so it looked like really big leaves, but once I start mixing, it will look better, I promise. I'm going to need a tiny bit more of the clear. Okay, and let's start pouring again. So I think I put in a little bit too much gold leaf because it's coming out in blobs. Okay, now make sure it's level. Okay, I'm going to take a closer look. I like it a bit better now. The blue and the green and the gray nicely flow into each other, but it still look different in my head. Going to use my torch to pop the air bubbles. It's very important you do that, and that you only do it a few seconds on every coaster because you don't want your molds to melt. So just work really quick. It's really fun to watch the bubbles pop. So I always do the center first, and then I look more closely to do all the borders. So I see some here. You have to be really quick so your molds don't melt. Okay, a lot of bubbles here. Okay, that looks better. I'm starting to like it more. Now it's, yeah, it's just flows into each other, the colors. I'm going to try to wiggle it a bit with my torch so it flows even better. And in the meantime, pop the air bubbles. Okay, this looks better. It reminds me a little bit of globes of the world map, and you have a round globe. It often is in this color. I don't know if you can see it good. I can't lift it, sorry, because I don't want it to move and to go off center. This isn't level. It's starting to get sticky. That's because the resin is drying and then it's harder to move everything. So you really have to do it before. Going to look for air bubbles. Yes, just a few more. Make sure to hold your hair when you have long hair, because you don't want it in your molds. Okay, I think that's about it. Make sure to pop the air bubbles again after about 20 minutes, half an hour, or each 10 minutes. It depends on how fast your resin dries, how warm it is in your space, your working space. Because when time goes on, the bubbles rise from the bottom to the top, and then you can pop them. I think now I have popped all the bubbles I can see, but I know that there are some more bubbles on the bottom, so after a while I'm going to come back and pop them again, but I'm not going to film it because that would be boring. And yeah, so that was it for today. I hoped you learned something and you liked my video. Please let me know in the comments how this color is called in English, because I still don't know. Yeah, and I hope to see you back again tomorrow for the most fun part, the unmolding. So yeah, that was it, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back again for the most fun part, the unmolding. These are my mossy green coasters from yesterday. They dried for about 24 hours, but I had a problem last night. So when I finished this video, I tried to take these coasters upstairs because I'm working on my kitchen counter on the cooking island, because this is much higher to work on than a normal table, and it's easier if you're standing up to do it here than on a lower table. This is way better for your back, but the problem with that is that when everyone comes home I have to move it because we eat here. Yeah, mostly I have about 2-3 hours of time for that and then I just move it when it's semi-dry. But now, because yesterday I made 2 sets of coasters, the last one wasn't dry, it was completely wet and fluid. And when I did it very gently and I tried to take it, and then all of a sudden everything flew out here in the middle. You can see it's still not cleaned perfectly. This coaster stayed intact, but these 3 all flew to the middle here on my mold. Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I didn't want to waste my resin and my coasters, so I just took my stick and poured a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here, so it was divided evenly. And then I tried to move the gold leaf in the center again. I know it's not 100% perfect, and I loved them more yesterday than I do now, but if you had known that it wasn't supposed to look like this, I still like them. I still think they are pretty. So let's go for the unmolding. I'm very curious how the backside looks. So this is the one who stayed intact yesterday. Let's have a look. So this is the top part. Can you see it? And this is the bottom. I think I like the bottom better. What do you guys think? Let's take a look at the second one. So, this is the front part. And this is the back. I also like, with this one I like the front better, because here the gold leaf is in a circle and here it's just spread everywhere. But with the first coaster, this is the front and this is the back. So this back is way better because the gold leaf stayed in the middle. This is more green and blue and the top is more gray. So I like the blue and the green better because those are just my favorite colors. So it's very personal. Okay, next one. This one was the worst yesterday. With this one I really had to drag all the gold leaf to the center again. So this is the top part, and before my accident this was almost entirely gray, and now you see a lot of blue I pulled from the bottom to move my gold leaf. You can see I have a lot of sanding to do here. So the top part, and then this is the bottom. With this one I like the bottom better also, because I don't really like the black and blue together. I like the blue side better. And then the last one. Oh, it's stuck to my molds. I think I used my torch too much here and I stayed too long on this side because it's melted into my molds. So this is the top part. A lot of sanding to do here as well. Yeah, this is because this is the place here in the triangle where all my resin flew. So here, here, and here on the triangle is where I have to do most of the sanding because, yeah, it's flowed over. So yeah, the top parts and the bottom parts. I will show them all together. So these are the top parts. I don't know if you can see it good this way. I'll post a picture at the end of the video. And then this is the back sides. So please let me know in the comments which side you like better. Now I'm filming and I'm seeing here a lot of veining and I really like that. I don't know if you can see it. It looks very natural. So okay, these were my mossy green coasters. I hope you enjoyed my video and learned a bit. Yeah, please let me know how to call this color in English. And it would really help if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will post a video every Sunday, so when you subscribe you get a notification and then you don't have to miss out on any of the videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll show you a picture. Bye!